friends, welcome back to Astrology with Ninad. A major positive event that is taking place next month on November 24 is that the most auspicious and benefic planet in Vedic astrology, Jupiter, also known as Devguru Brihaspati, will be finally turning direct in its moment. This is a very auspicious indication for each and every one of us because except Rahu and Ketu, the direct moment is the natural state of position for all the planets. So, this is a huge blessing for everyone. So, in this video, I am going to discuss the positive effect of this direct moment for all the 12 zodiac signs, starting from Aries all the way up to Pisces. And especially if you are running the Mahadasha, Antardasha, or Pratyantardasha of Jupiter, then what I say will have a more profound impact on your life. So, my predictions are mainly based on your moon or ascendant sign per Vedic astrology. If you don't know those signs, I recommend going to an online Vedic birth chart calculator, plugging in your birth details, and finding out those signs. Moon sign predictions have an impact on the mind or emotions of a human being, while ascendant or rising sign predictions have an impact on actual physical events in life. I have posted the timestamps in the description box below for your convenience, so you can click on the time that corresponds to your moon or rising sign and watch accordingly. So without any delay, let us take a look at how this beautiful moment of Jupiter from retrograde to direct on November 24 is going to impact each and every sign, starting from Aries all the way up to Pisces. For my Aries friends, Jupiter will turn direct in your 12th house in its own sign Pisces. If you are facing losses and expenses, now there will be a reduction in the same. Your savings will start to improve. Your bank balance will start to rise. You might benefit from past investments. Your quality of sleep will also improve. There might be some long distance traveling on the cards, especially to a foreign country. It can be for vacation, it can be for your job, or it can be for business activities. Also, there will be an increase in the passion, love, and romance if you're in a relationship, because the 12th house is linked to bed pleasures. So there will definitely be an increase of that. From the 12th house, Jupiter will aspect your 4th house, which will fall on the sign Cancer. This aspect will be extremely powerful and exalted. So naturally, there will be a reduction in your stress levels. You will feel more mentally relaxed. If your mother was suffering from any health issues, then there might be some relief on the cards. Some people might think of buying a new vehicle or a new house. Some people might also think of selling their house or vehicle for a profit. If you are a student pursuing primary education, then you will make excellent academic progress. The next aspect of Jupiter will be on your 6th house, on the sign Virgo. So, if you were suffering from any acute health issues, then there might be slight improvement. If you had taken any loans in the past, then you might be able to start repaying those loans. But it will still not be an ideal time to take on new loans. It will only be a good time to start repaying any loans you had taken in the past. If there were any enemies bothering you, now slowly you will think of clever ways on defeating those enemies and rising on top above your competition. The final aspect of Jupiter will be on your 8th house, which will fall on the friendly sign Scorpio. So if you are suffering from any chronic health ailments, then also there might be some relief on the cards. There might be a lot of traveling involved. Just be slightly careful when you drive your vehicle and do not speed and drive. Also, 8th house is linked to occult studies. So you might naturally get more interested in those topics. If you're in any research or investigation type field, then also you will benefit from this aspect. Finally, there is a chance of sudden unexpected wealth that might come your way. It can be through inheritance, stock market, through your past investments, through insurance, through your spouse, in-laws, something that you had never expected. Also, since the 8th house, which is the house of Moksha Trikona, is getting activated, it would be wise to take up yoga, meditation, become more inclined towards spirituality, religion. All these things will be highly beneficial. For my Taurus friends, Jupiter will turn direct in your 11th house in its own sign Pisces. Now this is a very auspicious indication because 11th house is the Labhasthan. So you will naturally get wealth from multiple sources of income. It can be your past investments, it can be a promotion, bonus, or a salary increment at your workplace. It is also the Ichha Purti Sthan. So your long-term wishes, dreams, goals, ambitions, and desires will slowly start to get fulfilled. Your social network and friend circle will start to increase. You will get a lot of recognition from your friends, family, and at your workplace. You might meet some influential people and make important contacts, which might be beneficial in the long run. From the 11th house, Jupiter will aspect your 3rd house, which will fall on the friendly sign Cancer. This aspect will be very strong and exalted. So naturally, short distance journeys will be beneficial. Your relationship with your siblings will largely improve. If there was any disharmony, slowly that might be resolved. Your communication skills will become very effective. You will mesmerize whoever you interact with, and they will be very impressed by the way you communicate. You will become very brave and courageous, and you will stand up for yourself. The next aspect of Jupiter will be on your 5th house, which will fall on the sign Virgo. If you have any children, then they will start to respect you more and you will spend more time with them. If you are in the teaching profession, then your students will applaud your teaching skills and they will give you the respect that you deserve. Your decision-making ability will become very powerful and you will think twice and do proper due diligence before taking any important life decisions. Also, if you are single and looking for love and romance, then certainly there is a chance you might come across a compatible partner and get into a romantic relationship. The final aspect of Jupiter will be on your 7th house, which will fall on the friendly sign Scorpio. Those single people who are wanting to get married for a long time, now their wish might become a reality and wedding bells might start ringing. Those people already married, there will be more harmony, peace, and love in your relationship going forward. Those who are in a business partnership, your business partner will be more supportive and respectful of your ideas. Your business revenues might start to increase. You might think of business expansion or starting a new business. So these are some of the positive effects that can be noticed by this upcoming direct moment of Jupiter in its own sign Pisces. So I hope you like my analysis and thank you for watching. For my Gemini friends, Jupiter will turn direct in your 10th house in its own sign Pisces. This is a good indication because Jupiter is a very important planet for Gemini since it rules the crucial 7th and the 10th house. And now it becoming direct in its own 10th house in the sign of Pisces itself is good news in relation to your job and profession. If you are unemployed and looking for a new job, then I will recommend keep applying and give lots and lots of interviews because there is a good chance you might land a new job with a decent salary and benefits package. If you are already employed, but you were feeling left out, stagnant, not getting the growth that you desired. Now, slowly things will start to change in a more positive direction. Your bosses, colleagues will start to appreciate your hard work and effort, and there might be a bonus, salary increment, or promotion on the cards that might be long overdue. Your overall prestige and respect in society, at your workplace, in your family will start to increase. If there was any disharmony in your relationship with your father, then that will be slowly resolved and there might be more harmony and peace going forward. The next aspect of Jupiter will be on your second house, which will fall on the sign Cancer. This aspect will be exalted. So naturally, it will help to increase your bank balance. If you are facing losses and expenses, there will be a reduction in that area. Your bank balance will start to increase. You will feel more financially stable. There might be some family reunion on the cards. You will eat lots of good tasty food. Your communication skills will become very impressive. And those who had neglected you earlier, those who had dismissed you, now they will recognize your talents and skills and they will give you the attention and respect that you deserve. The next aspect of Jupiter will be on your fourth house, which will fall on the sign Virgo. Try not to buy a new house or a vehicle before thinking twice, before doing the proper due diligence, because this aspect will still be on the enemy sign. Although it won't cause much harm, you still have to do proper evaluation before taking an important decision related to property or buying a brand new vehicle. Those students pursuing primary education will get good academic progress. If your mother was suffering from any health issues, then there might be some relief in that area. There will be slight reduction in your stress levels. You will feel more relaxed. And the final aspect of Jupiter will be on your sixth house, which will fall on the friendly sign Scorpio. If you are suffering from any acute health issues, then you will get relief. Your immunity will get stronger. If there were any enemies bothering you, if you were getting any heat from competition, slowly you will think of clever ways to defeat them and rise on top. You might also think of repaying any loans that you had taken in the past. You will become very passionate about the work you do, and you will work very hard to achieve your goals, ambitions, and desires. So these are some of the positive outcomes that can take place due to this direct motion of Jupiter. So I just wanted to wish you good luck and thank you for watching. For my Cancer friends, Jupiter will turn direct in your ninth house in its own sign Pisces. Now this is a good indication because the ninth house is an auspicious one. It stands for Bhagya and destiny. And Jupiter is the natural significator or natural Karaka of destiny and Bhagya. So you can expect your luck factor to start to get stronger and it will support you more in your decisions. Those students who want to pursue higher education program such as master's or PhD in a foreign country will have much better luck with admissions and they might finally get the admission to their desired college. There might also be some long distance traveling on the cards. It can be for your job, for business, or for a vacation. You will also become very dharmic and duty minded because the highest of the Dharma Trikona is now activated by Dev Guru himself. From the ninth house, Jupiter will aspect your ascendant, the first house itself, which will fall on your own sign, Cancer. So naturally, your personality will start to shine. Those who had dismissed you earlier, now they will recognize your talents and skills, and they will give you the respect and recognition that you desire. Your health will start to improve. If you were suffering from any health issues, then slowly your immunity will get stronger and you will feel more energetic. Your destiny will start to rise. You will feel more financially stable. Money will definitely be coming your way. Then from the ninth house, Jupiter will aspect your third house, which will fall on the sign Virgo. Be careful on any short distance journeys that you go on and do not speed and drive. Be careful in your relationship with your siblings in general. Also, third house is linked to bravery. So you will become very brave and courageous in this time period. And you will stand up for yourself and not hesitate from taking any important decisions. The final aspect of Jupiter will be on your fifth house, which will fall on the friendly sign Scorpio. So if you have any children, then your relationship with them will largely improve. They will start to respect you more. If you are in the teaching profession, then you will make excellent progress. Your decision-making ability will be sharper than before. Also, you might get benefit from your past investments, like the stock market. If you are single, then there is a chance you might find a compatible partner and get into a romantic relationship. And those already in a relationship will experience more love, romance, and passion than before. So these are some of the benefits that might be experienced due to Jupiter becoming direct in your ninth house of Bhagya and Destiny. Thank you for watching. For my Leo friends, Jupiter will turn direct in your 8th house in its own sign Pisces. Now, although 8th house is a very intense and malefic house, Jupiter will still try to give you good results because Jupiter considers the ruler of the sign Leo, which is Sun, to be a great friend. To add to that, Jupiter also controls your 5th house, which is a trine house. It is a Trikon Sthan, a very auspicious house. So naturally, Jupiter is going to try to do good for you. Coming back to the 8th house position, there is a chance of sudden unexpected wealth that might come your way. You will also get inclined more towards spirituality, religion. You might do more meditation, take up yoga, because the Moksha Trikona is now activated, the 4th, 8th and the 12th houses. So it will be largely beneficial. If you are suffering from any chronic health issues, then there might be some relief. From the 8th house, Jupiter will aspect your 12th house, which will fall on the sign Cancer. Now, Cancer is a very friendly sign for Jupiter to aspect. That aspect will be exalted. So naturally, if you are facing expenses and losses, there will be a reduction in the same. Your savings will start to grow slowly and steadily. Your bank balance will increase. You will start to feel more financially stable. You might also look at some long-term investing options. If you are suffering from any sleep disorders, then there might be some relief on the cards. There might be long distance traveling involved, especially to a foreign country. It could be for business, it could be for vacation, it can be for your career. Then the next aspect of Jupiter will be on your 2nd house, which will fall on the sign Virgo. It will help to increase your bank balance, but you still have to try to reduce any unnecessary expenses. Because if you're not careful, then it could drain your bank balance as well. Because this will be an enemy aspect, although Jupiter will not try to do too much harm, you still have to take proper precaution and cut out any unnecessary spending. So that way your bank balance keeps on increasing. There might be some fun family reunion on the cards. Just be a bit watchful of your communication in general so that people don't take you the wrong way. The final aspect of Jupiter will be on your 4th house, which will fall on the friendly sign Scorpio. So naturally, your stress levels will go down. You will feel more mentally relaxed. If your mother was suffering from any health issues, then there will be some relief in that area. You might think of investing in a property or buying a new vehicle, or you might also think of selling your property or vehicle and could possibly make a profit. Those students pursuing primary education will make excellent academic progress. You might also meet new people and make some really good friends, and your social network can start to expand. So, these are some of the good outcomes that can take place due to this direct moment of Jupiter in your 8th house. So, thank you for watching, and I wish you good luck. For my Virgo friends, Jupiter will turn direct in your 7th house in its own sign Pisces. So this is good news for those people already married or in a long-term relationship. If there were any issues, disputes, arguments, now slowly that can get resolved and there will be more respect, love, and peace in the relationship going forward. If you are in a business partnership, and if there were any disagreements, now those could also get resolved and there will be more harmony in your business partnership, and your business partner will be more supportive of your ideas. Some people might also think of starting a new business like a startup. And those single people who are wanting to get married for a long time, now their dream might finally become a reality, and they might come across a suitable person who they might think of getting married to. From the 7th house, Jupiter will aspect your 11th house, which will fall on the sign Cancer. This aspect will be very powerful and exalted because it will fall on the friendly sign Cancer, where Jupiter gets exalted. So naturally, it is the Labhasthan. So you might get benefit from multiple sources of income. It is the Ichha Purti Sthan. So your long-term wishes, dreams, goals, desires, ambitions might slowly start getting fulfilled. Your social network will start to expand. You will meet new people, make new friends, establish important contacts. Your relationship with your siblings, especially elder siblings, will largely improve. Your social network will start to support you more. Then the next aspect of Jupiter will be on your ascendant, on your first house itself, on the sign Virgo. So just be slightly cautious of your health and do not ignore health issues around this time. Also, do not make any major life decision, whether it is financial, whether it is business, whether it is career or marriage related, purely based on your luck factor or destiny, as it will be slightly weak. Although Jupiter will not try to harm you, it still is an enemy aspect. So just think twice and do proper due diligence before taking any important decision. The final aspect of Jupiter will be on your 3rd house, which will fall on the friendly sign Scorpio. So short distance journeys will be largely beneficial. Your communication skills will become very powerful and you will be able to impress whoever you interact with. Those who had dismissed you earlier, those who had neglected you earlier, now they will recognize your hidden talents and skills, and they will give you the credit, respect, and attention that you deserve. You will also become very brave and courageous during this time. You will stand up for yourself. You will not back down anymore. You will be a force to be reckoned with. You will work very hard to achieve your goals, ambitions, and desires. So these are some of the benefits that can take place due to the direct moment of Jupiter in your 7th house. I thank you for watching. For my Libra friends, Jupiter will turn direct in your 6th house in its own sign Pisces. This is a good indication in regards to your health. If you were suffering from any health issues, especially acute, then there will be some relief on the cards. If there were any enemies bothering you, if you were getting a lot of heat from competition, now you will think of clever ways on defeating them and rising on top. You will also become very passionate about your work. You might also think of taking a new loan to start something new, like a business. Or you might think of expanding your business. From the 6th house, Jupiter will aspect your 10th house, which will fall on the sign Cancer. This aspect will be exalted and powerful. So naturally, it is good news for your job and profession. Those people who don't have a job, I highly recommend keep applying and give lots and lots of interviews, because there is a good chance you might land a new job with a decent salary and benefits package. Also, those people already employed who were feeling stagnant, neglected, not getting the growth that they desired. Now slowly things will start to change. With your hard work and effort, you will be able to impress your bosses and possibly land a promotion, a bonus, or a salary increment. Your relationship with your father will largely improve. If there were any misunderstandings, those might become resolved. Then the aspect of Jupiter will be on your 12th house, which will fall on the sign Virgo. Here you just need to be a bit careful about your expenses. Try not to spend unnecessarily, or it can drain your bank balance. Also be careful when it comes to making any risky financial investments. Try to avoid doing that, or you might face losses. The final aspect of Jupiter will be on your 2nd house, which will fall on the sign Scorpio. Now this will be an excellent aspect in regards to your wealth. If you control your spending, then your bank balance is going to increase by the day. Your savings will start to improve. You will feel more financially stable. There might be some fun family reunion on the cards, and you might meet those family members you had not met for a long time. Also, 2nd house is linked to your communication. So your communication skills will become very attractive. You will mesmerize whoever you interact with. And those who had neglected and dismissed you earlier, now they will give you the attention and respect that you deserve. So overall, these are some of the things that can provide you with good benefit when Jupiter becomes direct in its moment in your 6th house. Thank you for watching. For my Scorpio friends, Jupiter will be turning direct in your 5th house in its own sign Pisces. This is a great indication because 5th house is a very auspicious house. It is the house of Purva Punya, past life good deeds. It is a trine house, a Trikon Sthan, and Jupiter is a natural Karaka or a natural significator of the 5th house. To add to that, Jupiter also considers the ruler of your sign Mars to be a very good friend. So it will try to give you excellent results. If you had made any past investments, like for example, the stock market, then you might see some profits around this time. If you have any children and there was any disharmony in the relationship, now that might be slowly resolved and they will start to respect you more and you will spend more time with them. If you are in the teaching profession, then your students will applaud your teaching skills and you might get a promotion or a salary increment due to your hard work and effort. If you are single and looking for love and romance, that can certainly enter your life. Or if you are already in a romantic relationship, then there will be more love, romance, and passion in the relationship going forward. Also, your decision-making ability will be sharper than before. From the 5th house, Jupiter will aspect your 9th house, which will fall on the sign Cancer. This aspect will be very exalted and powerful. There might be some long distance journeys, such as going for a vacation to a foreign land. It can be for career or business area as well, and that will be beneficial. Those students pursuing higher education, such as master's or PhD program, will make excellent academic progress. Your destiny will start to get very strong. Your luck factor will start to improve, and it will support you in your decision making. Because Jupiter, along with the fifth house, is also a natural Karaka of the ninth house. You will become more inclined towards spirituality, religion. You will become more dharmic, duty minded, because ninth house is the house of Dharma Trikona. The next aspect of Jupiter will be on your 11th house, which will fall on the sign Virgo. Again, 11th house is also a very auspicious house. It is the Labhasthan, so you can get wealth from multiple sources of income. It is the Ichha Purtistan, your long-term wishes, dreams, goals, desires, ambitions will slowly start getting fulfilled. Your social network will start expanding. You might make new friends, meet important people, make influential contacts. Your relationship with your elder siblings will largely improve. They will start to support you more. The final aspect of Jupiter will be on your ascendant, on the first house itself, on your Lagna. So naturally, your health will start to improve. If you were suffering from any health issues, there might be some relief on the cards. Your immunity will get stronger. You will feel more energetic. You will appear to be very charming and will have a magnetic personality. You will leave a strong impact on whoever you interact with. Your communication skills will be very mesmerizing. Your destiny will get stronger by the day. You will feel more financially stable. Your savings will start to increase. Your wealth will start to grow. And you will rise like a leader at your workplace, in your friend circle, in your family. Your prestige will increase. And you will get all the respect, recognition, and credit that you desire. So these are some of the benefits that can come your way once Jupiter becomes direct in its moment. So I appreciate you taking the time to watch this, and good luck. For my Sagittarius friends, the Lord of your sign, the ruler of your Lagna, Jupiter, will be turning direct in your fourth house in its other own sign, Pisces. This is a very good indication because the fourth house is a center house. It is a Kendrasthan, and Jupiter is the Lord of your sign. So it will try to give you very good results. If you had experienced a lot of stress in recent times, then things will start to change and there will be a reduction in your stress levels. You will feel more relaxed. If your mother was suffering from any health issues, then there might be some improvement in her health. You might plan on buying a new vehicle or a brand new house, investing in real estate, or you might even think of selling your vehicle or house for a profit. Those students pursuing primary education will make excellent academic progress. Some people might also think of decorating their home with brand new luxury furniture. From the fourth house, Jupiter will aspect your eighth house, which will fall on the sign Cancer. This aspect will provide a lot of protection on the eighth house because that aspect will be beneficial and exalted. So there's a chance of sudden unexpected wealth that might come your way. It can be through your past investments, through your spouse, in-laws, insurance, properties, inheritance, something you had never expected. There might be some long distance vacations on the card. Some people might get more interested toward occult studies. You might also get interested towards religion or spiritual activities because of the moksha bhav getting activated. The next aspect of Jupiter will be on your 10th house, which will fall on the sign Virgo. So if you were feeling stagnant at your workplace, now things will slowly start to change and you might finally get the appreciation that you deserve for your hard work and effort. Those people who don't have a job, I highly recommend keep applying and give lots of interviews because there is a good chance you might land a new job with a decent salary and benefits package. But one word of caution I will say is to avoid getting into arguments or disputes with your colleagues or bosses because that could cause issues at the workplace. So just stay focused on your own work and you will be very successful. The final aspect of Jupiter will be on your 12th house, which will fall on the sign Scorpio. So if you are facing a lot of expenses and losses, there will be a reduction in the same. You will start to save more money. Your bank balance will slowly start to rise. You will think of long-term investing options. Your quality of sleep will improve. You might go on a long-distance vacation to a foreign country, or it can also be for a job, or it can be for your business. It would be something to do with foreign lands. If you're in a relationship, then love and romance and passion is definitely going to increase because 12th house is also linked to bed pleasures. So naturally, there will be more of that. Finally, 12th house is the highest of the moksha trikona. So doing yoga, taking up meditation will be largely beneficial. So these are some of the benefits that can be experienced when Jupiter becomes direct in its moment in your 4th house. So I wish you good luck and thank you for watching. For my Capricorn friends, Jupiter will turn direct in your 3rd house in its own sign Pisces. Now this is a good indication because Jupiter is one of the most auspicious planets and also it is placed in its own sign Pisces. So naturally, it will try to give you excellent results. Short distance journeys will be largely beneficial. Your relationship with your siblings will largely improve. If there was any disharmony, arguments, disputes, then slowly that will be resolved and there will be more harmony and peace in the relationship going forward. Your communication skills will become very attractive. You will be able to mesmerize people by the way you communicate. Those who had dismissed you earlier, now they will start noticing you and they will give you the recognition and respect that you deserve. Your personality will become very charming. Those people employed in the field of sales, advertising, marketing, real estate, politics will largely benefit. You will also become very courageous and brave. You will stand up for yourself. You will not back down from taking important decisions. You will start to work very hard to achieve your goals, ambitions, and desires. From the 3rd house, Jupiter will aspect your 7th house, which will fall on the sign Cancer. And this aspect will be very powerful and exalted. So it is good news for those people who want to get married, those who are in a relationship and want to take things to the next level. Then wedding bells might certainly start ringing. Also, those people already married, and if you were facing any issues in your married life, then things will slowly start to get resolved and there will be more love, respect, and peace in your married life going forward. If you're running your own business, then your business revenues might start to increase. You might think of expanding your business. You might think of doing a business partnership. If you are already in a business partnership, then your business partner will be more supportive of your ideas. If there were any disagreements, those might be resolved. From the third house, Jupiter will then aspect your ninth house, which will fall on the sign Virgo. So this indicates you could go on a long distance journey, maybe to a foreign country. But just be a bit careful and take some precaution when you go on any long distance journeys, because this will still be an enemy aspect, although Jupiter is not going to cause you much harm, because Jupiter is still aspecting the ninth house, which is one of the most benefic houses. And Jupiter is a natural Karaka of the ninth house. So naturally, your Bhagya and destiny will start to get stronger. Your luck factor will start to improve. Those students pursuing higher education, such as master's or PhD program, will make excellent academic progress. You will become very dharmic and duty-minded, because ninth house is the house of the Dharma Trikona. And now Dev Guru Brihaspati is aspecting that house. So you will be focused on your duties, which will be very good for you. And the final aspect of Jupiter will be on your 11th house, which will fall on the sign Scorpio. So 11th house is the Labhasthan. So you might get wealth from multiple sources of income. It is the Ichha Purti Sthan. So your long-term wishes, desires, ambitions, goals, and objectives will slowly start getting fulfilled. You will make new friends, meet new people. You might make important contacts, meet some influential people, which might be of use to you in the long run. Your relationship with your elder siblings will also largely improve. And basically, all that you strive for, all that you worked hard for, will now slowly start showing its results. There might be a bonus, a promotion, or a salary increment at your workplace. If you were feeling stagnant, not getting the growth that you desired, now slowly things will start to change in a more positive direction. Your overall prestige and respect in society, in your workplace, in your family, in your friend circle will start to increase. So these are all the good benefits that can be experienced due to Jupiter becoming direct on November 24. And if you are running the Mahadasha or Antardasha of Jupiter, then these will definitely be relevant in your life. So thank you for watching, and I wish you all the best. For my Aquarius friends, Jupiter will turn direct in your second house in its own sign Pisces. This is very auspicious because Jupiter controls both your money houses, and now it becoming direct in the second house of wealth itself, and that too in its own sign Pisces, is excellent news. Your bank balance will start to increase. Your savings will start to grow. You will feel more financially stable. If you are facing losses and expenses, now slowly there will be a reduction in that area. There might be some fun family reunions that you might attend, and you might meet some family members you might have not met for a long time. You will eat lots of good tasty food, especially sweet food. Your communication skills will also become very impressive. You will mesmerize anyone you interact with. And those who had dismissed you earlier, now they will give you a lot of attention and respect. From the second house, Jupiter will aspect your sixth house, which will fall on the sign Cancer. Now this aspect will be exalted and beneficial, especially in relation to your health. If you were suffering from any health issues, especially acute, then you might get some relief. If there were any enemies bothering you, or you were getting any heat from competition, then you will think of clever ways on defeating the competition and enemies and rising on top. You will also become very passionate about your work, and you will put in a lot of hard work and effort in your daily work routine. If you had taken any loans in the past, then you might start to repay those off, or you might think of taking a new loan, whether it could be to fund a new business, or it could be to buy a new vehicle or a new house. Then Jupiter will aspect your 8th house, which will fall on the sign Virgo. If you are suffering from any chronic health ailments, then you will feel better, but you have to get the proper medical treatment and not ignore any health issues if something was to arise, especially if those health ailments are chronic. 8th house is also linked to sudden unexpected losses. So be very careful when it comes to making any risky financial investments, and think twice and do proper due diligence, and then only take such a decision, or you might face losses, because this aspect will fall on the enemy sign Virgo. So you have to be a bit cautious. The final aspect of Jupiter will be on your 10th house, which will fall on the sign Scorpio. This is excellent in regards to your career. If you were feeling stagnant, not getting the growth that you desired, now with your hard work and effort, you will be able to impress your bosses and colleagues and possibly get a promotion or a salary increment. You will get a lot of recognition. Your prestige in society, at your workplace, will start to increase. People will start to respect you more. You will come out on top as a leader at your workplace. Also, those people who don't have a job, I highly recommend keep applying and give lots of interviews, because there is a good chance you might land a new job with a decent salary and benefits package. If there were any disharmony or arguments with your father, then slowly that might be resolved, and there will be more respect and harmony in the relationship going forward. So overall, these are some of the benefits that can be experienced when Jupiter becomes direct in your 2nd house. But the main biggest benefit I see is that the money flow is definitely going to increase. So with your proper financial management and careful decision making, you can start to save more money and grow your wealth. So I wish you all the very best, and thank you for watching. For my Pisces friends, the ruler of your sign, the lord of your lagna, Dev Guru Brihaspati, will turn direct in the 1st house itself in its own sign Pisces. This is highly auspicious because the 1st house is both a Kendra and a Trikon. And Jupiter also gains directional strength in the 1st house, making it Digbali, meaning exceptionally powerful. Also, Devguru is the ruler of your sign. So naturally, it is going to try to help you in whatever way it can. So your destiny will start to get stronger by the day. Your luck factor will start to support you more in your decision making. If you were suffering from any health issues, then there will be some relief on the cards. Your immunity will get stronger. You will feel more energetic. If you were facing losses and expenses, those will slowly start going down. That will start reducing, and you will start to save more money. Your finances will go up. Your bank balance will improve. You will feel more financially stable. Your personality will start to shine and sparkle. It will become very charming and magnetic. and you will have a mesmerizing impact on whoever you interact with. Those who had neglected you earlier, those who had dismissed you, now they will recognize your hidden talents and skills, and they will give you the respect and credit that you deserve. From the first house, Jupiter will aspect your fifth house, which will fall on the sign Cancer. This aspect will be powerful and exalted because fifth house is also a Trikon Sthan. It is the house of Purva Punya, past life good deeds. And Jupiter is a natural Karaka of the fifth house. And it is also aspecting one of the best signs, which is Cancer. So naturally, if you had invested in the stock market in the past, you might see some good returns around this time. If you have any children, then they will start to respect you more. You will spend more time with them. If you are in the teaching profession, your students will applaud your teaching skills. And there is a chance for a bonus, a promotion, or a possible salary increment. Your decision-making ability will be sharper than before. Those who are in a romantic relationship, there will be more harmony and peace in your relationship going forward. And if there were any issues, then those will slowly get resolved. The next aspect of Jupiter will be on your seventh house, on the sign Virgo. Those people already married, your married life is going to be fine for the most part. I don't see any major issues, but still try not to get into unnecessary arguments or disputes with your partner. Be loyal, faithful, caring, and courteous, so that maintains the harmony and peace in your relationship. Also, if you're in a business partnership, then try not to get into too much of disputes with your business partner and instead provide cooperation so that things remain harmonious, because you have to remember that this seventh aspect on the seventh house is on the enemy sign Virgo. Still, Jupiter, being the most auspicious and kind planet that it is, it won't try to cause much harm, but you still have to maintain some precaution. The final aspect of Jupiter will be on your ninth house of Bhagya and Destiny, which will fall on the friendly sign Scorpio. So naturally, as I mentioned before, your Bhagya is going to shine. If you had felt stagnant in your life in general, now things will start to take a much more positive direction. Long distance traveling might be on the cards. Those students pursuing higher education, such as master's or PhD program, will make excellent academic progress, and those students wanting to get admission for your higher education program will have much better luck with their admissions. Many people will get inclined towards spirituality, religion, becoming more dharmic and duty-minded, because the ninth house is the highest of the Dharma Trikona. And this beautiful aspect of Jupiter on the ninth house is surely a huge blessing, because Jupiter is also the natural Karaka of the ninth house. So, a lot of good things in store for my Pisces friends. I hope this was insightful. Thank you for watching, and I wish you good luck.